Welcome student, myself Gautam Bole, the faculty of Government IIT Malpanagiri. Today let's see the pneumatic systems. Mainly the pneumatic system contain two parts here. One is the compressor and the second one is electro-pneumatic platforms. Let's see what is the function of compressor. Compressor mainly collect the air from the atmosphere and compress itself through a motor, and then this one is the indicator how much the air is compressed in the compressor. That shows the here the indicator, the gauge is shows its capacity is 8 bar. Highest maximum we can pneumatic systems are 10 bar, but here the machine is compress the air in the 8 bars. The gauge is shows between 6 to 8. The minimum, this is the 6 to 8 between the gauge source, then indicate that the actual pressure that can function the pneumatic systems. Then this is the connectors, the pipe or tube connected. Then this one is the on and off. When it is on, or the regulator through, the compressed air is passes through this tube to the platform. Pneumatic. Here, this one is the platform's pressure gauge. Here, the pressure is minimum 50, or we can increase the pressure up to maximum 140. Here is the indicator. We just already setted the gauge in 50. Then this one the input to the pressure gauge, and this one is the output of the pressure gauge, which is connected in the manifold input. Then manifold contain 3 output. One output also connected to the 3x2 solenoid valve, which is connected to the single acting cylinder. When the input one manifolds, one output is connected to 3x2 solenoid valve, which one output also connected to single acting cylinder. And also here is the 24 volt DC is connected to VIN1, and the ground is connected also VIN1 grounds. These are the 3x2 solenoid valves. When the compressor is passes throughout the gas to the manifold, and when the outlet of the manifold is opened, then it goes towards the 3x2 solenoid valves. And when the valves are connected here, the single acting cylinder, here also a screw, when it is opened, then it will functions. Let see how it functions. Already it is open, then it goes source 50, and the outlet is also connected. But that had the important to see which one is the outlet of the single acting cylinder, which are connected to 3x2 solenoid valves. Let's see, this one is the outlet with the middle portion is connected to 3x2 solenoid valve, this one. So we must open this one. If you open other tools, then it will leak and it can't function. That's why we just open the middle portions, which are connected 3x2 solenoid input sections. And I opened it properly. There also a locked out fully open. That's then it flows. It opened. Then it goes to this sides, and here this one is also connected the output of the 3x2 solenoid valves to the single acting. When it is opened fully, then it will open. That's it. It output, and when it insert, then it also out. Or here is the power sections. If you off, then it automatically goes on. When it on, it automatically out. Or other functions are when it close, the power compressor did not reach here, then it also be insert the spindles. These are single acting cylinder functions. Then let's see the student how we can function a double acting cylinder through 5x2 valve automatic levers. When the main supply is connected to the 5x2 valves, 5x2 means 5, you can have the opposite of 5 output systems. Here 5x2 means it can maximum 5, but here are 2 outlets, that's why it 5x2 valves. And here the automatic lever. When the compressed airs are just allowed to flow to the 5x2 valve, and when the lever is opened, then there are 2 outlets are also connected to double acting cylinder 2 outlets, and here both are opened. When we just open the outlet, when the open lever on, then the double acting cylinder functions. When it fully open, then so the buzzer is sounded that it full open or it function. When it is the lever is downward, then it also automatically insert the cylinder into double acting cylinder. As the whole are function of single acting and double acting. Dear students, you know what is the function of the pneumatic system in the industrial sections. Mainly, this pneumatic system is used in the industrial sections for bottle fillings or car brakes, or also in the various applications where pressure is applied through compressed air. These are the use of the pneumatic systems. Here the various applications are used, but mainly you know the car brakes, how it functions. When the compressed air shows the cylinder is acting, both the double acting cylinder, when pressure is applied, then cylinder comes out, means the brake is applied. When the pressure is released, it automatically insert in the cylinder, that means pressure released and brake also released, and the car is goes on. It is the compressed air of pneumatic systems.